Hi y'all, welcome back to my channel. If I look a mess, it's because I am a mess. If you don't know, I am a law school graduate and I'm studying for the bar exam, and we're 4 weeks out. So yeah, I take the bar exam this month. Alright, I'm gonna make this short because I feel as if though just in the trenches, as you could see by my hair. I'm just not doing well, and I'm pretty sure most of us who are at this stage right now are not feeling well. So let's get into it. Number of subscribers is, thank y'all so much. I truly appreciate it. All the support, thank you. Also, if you haven't, like, comment, subscribe, because it truly means the world to me, especially during this time. Yo, my hair looking crazy, but whatever, we're just gonna rock with it. I think number one is, honestly, studying for the bar exam is a constant mental struggle. And I feel like it's not even about the work, it's about literally waking up and deciding that you are going to do this once more, once again, for many hours. I don't know how to describe the feeling, but it's just really about combating constant burnout, constant like anxiety as well, that you're doing enough and there's just like so much to do and not enough time. It feels like law school, but 10 times worse in a short span, honestly. So I do feel as if though like I don't know how this comes about, but I related with this with another friend of mine who's taking a bar exam. But it's almost as if, because you're going through this, like your mind goes to the worst parts of like your mental space. I'm not even trying to front. Like, I feel like just my mind is just very dark right now, and I'm considering even finding a therapist because I don't know if it's just during this time, like this is where my mind is at, but I also feel like it's best to have a therapist, right, and deal with those personal issues that I've kind of been grappling. So yeah, the bar exam, at least for me, has kind of forced me into this has forced me into this dark space, and it's very, very real. Two, I have completely deviated from my schedule with Demas, the bar exam company that I'm using. I feel like their assignments were impossible to do for the days that they assigned me, so I'm just kind of honestly like making my own schedule, which is scary at times. I constantly feel like, am I doing the right thing? But I do have a bar mentor and she's been kind of guiding me. So I'm just kind of, what I'm doing now is like focusing on the areas I still have left to review. Thankfully, it's only one: conflicts of laws. And I'm stopping like 3 weeks right before the exam to like finish up any areas that I'm still confused about, and then going straight into memorization and practice. So that's kind of where I'm at. Thankfully, by the 9th, I will be done reviewing and now just practicing. I have been practicing already. Number three, I know people have said like this is like crunch time, this is where you gear up. And even a bar exam department head of my school sent out an email that this is not the time to study 8 to 10 hours a day every single day leading up to the exam. And honestly, if I could, I would. That's one. If I could, I would. If I could, right? And two, I just feel like that advice is so detrimental and it's not useful, because you're studying already so many hours and then you're asking people to just like do the impossible, which is like study even more hours, right? Or study at the same level that you're studying like when you first started. And what I've seen in my schedule is that I am studying less hours, and it's because I've been studying for so long, right? So I'm very cautious about that. I still, of course, want to study. Like, I'm studying Sundays now. Still want to like increase my study rates, but I'm not in any pressure to study many hours every day. I think for me, it's not productive. Like, if I'm not in the right mind space, I'm just not gonna grasp the material. And if you see in my background, actually, like I look at how many hours I study per week now, and that kind of helps me like shift my focus into what am I doing per week rather than per day, because certain days honestly I could only study like 4 hours or 5 hours. So that's what's helping. As I've mentioned, this has been like a huge mental challenge. It has brought up some of the darkest spaces in my mind. And so the way I try to like alleviate that stress and that darkness is like really I've been doing this on TikTok. Like I've filmed myself like saying what I appreciate every single day. And so I should probably just do it here too. Like for today, what am I grateful for? Today I actually submitted an MPT, a multiple, I don't know whatever it's called, what it stands for. My brain is fried. It's like 5:30 right now. And I honestly, I look back at the MPT, I felt confident in it, but when I looked at the sample answer, I just was like, wow, I missed like certain points, and I felt like, I thought I did well, but I didn't do as well as I thought I would. Anyways, that's besides the point. The point is that this was an MPT that I was gonna submit for it to be graded, and it came back to me actually pretty quickly today. And I was like, oh my god, they graded it so quickly. So I was just kind of expecting like those points to be kind of like flagged, like, hey, you didn't address this, you didn't. No, but I literally got like a perfect score on every single like legal structure analysis, because Themis breaks it down in terms of like those categories. And I was so in shock. I was like, wow, like, here I am, like kind of just being hard on myself and not really thinking positively, and just rather like thinking like, what can I do better? But I think this is just the game of the bar exam, the game of law school too. It's like trying as much as you can and hoping that is enough. Anyways, that's where I'm at. Thank you so much for being with me and supporting me. It's been tough. I feel like I've cried to my boyfriend so many times already, so it's draining. Anyways, I love ya. Thank ya.